Wait, so before I get into this podcast, I must speak on Javion McGee's murder, or assumed murder, or suspected murder. He was found hanging from a tree by a fence in Henderson, North Carolina. He was 21 years old and a truck driver. As a truck driver, as a black man, and as a man who was 21, once upon a time, I just want to give a condolences. And if we find out it was any hostile play between a Klan member or police member, or if this is a sundown town, we need to activate and burn that motherfucker down. And I'm not promoting violence. I'm promoting justice. We can't let nobody hang us. And we can't let our people be hung. Look, we need a hate crime bill. But until they get it, North Carolina, we need justice for Javion. R.I.P. Let's get into this podcast.
Before you...
Did you vote? Are you gonna vote? Oh, will you ask people that you know to vote, please? And will you ask them to vote for me? Thank you.
There he is.
I need that hat.
Want my autograph?
Hell no.
You know my name. Come on.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah, he said you would do a selfie. There he goes. Yeah. Hey, I'm proud of you now. You old fart. Huh?
Just remember, no eating dogs and cats.
My mother, who raised me and my sister, was a proud woman. She was a brown woman.
She was an Indian woman.
She was a woman with a heavy accent.
That was Indian?
She was a woman who many times people would overlook her or not take her seriously.
Because she was Indian?
Because of her accent.
Because she was Indian? Why is she not saying she's Indian?
My mother, who...
Kamala Harris! After much self-reflection, I have come to the realization that there is one thing very Indian about you, and that is that you became the Democratic nominee without a single vote. Bitch, you pulled the biggest scam of all time. No Indian I know, from the call centers to email phishing, no Indian I know has scammed 250 million people. Not bad, Kamala. That's pretty good numbers. If you manage to actually win the election, you will have pulled off the biggest Indian scam of all time. From here on out, your new name is not Kamalto actually. It is now Scamala. Scamala Harris.
A rogue, all right, notorious for his flamboyant lifestyle. Flashy clothes, fancy parties, fine women,
Are you his daughter? No, I'm not.
and fast cars.
You should from now on address me as the mayor.
If ever a man and a municipality were made for each other, it is this man, this place.
Kamala Harris. What do you mean you weren't his daughter? Who is Willie Brown? And what were you doing with his Willie? So you've been scamming your way through politics since 1995. This is very concerning. And you have the audacity to talk about Stormy Daniels. Kamala, you're my auntie. I can't believe you were doing the dirty with Willie Brown. Scum!
For this. The moderators at ABC allowed Kamala Harris to stand on that stage over and over and over again, lying to people. Lied about her record, lied about her involvement in the Biden-Harris administration, lied about her positions, lied about everything. Lied about her VP candidates' positions. She just made shit up. She lied about everything, and the moderators let her get away with it. Yet the same moderators seem to have prepared clarifications for the things that they suspected that Donald Trump was going to bring up. And most of those fact checks were not true. And everyone knows it because people aren't stupid. The American people are not dumb. We're very well researched. We're educated people. We understand what's going on in this country. And those moderators just treated you, America, as though you're too stupid to know better. They allowed Kamala Harris to lie repeatedly, and then they tried to take Donald Trump down themselves. What people are going to remember from this debate is very simple. Kamala Harris was not prepared to take on Donald Trump by herself. She needed moderators to do the work for her. And now it makes sense why she had to have her VP candidate sitting next to her when Dana Bash interviewed her with CNN. She needed somebody else to do her dirty work for her, to protect her. And how do you think the American people are going to feel when they have to go into a voting booth in the next couple of weeks and make a decision about who they want sitting across the table from the world's thugs and dictators negotiating the biggest challenges that our country's ever faced? Do you think they're going to want someone like Kamala Harris, who can't even get on a debate stage and debate Donald Trump in good faith? Or do you think they're going to want someone like Donald Trump in that room who just mopped the floor with 3 people at the same time?
The power of mass media manipulation is so powerful to the point I really believe that it has altered the minds of the American people. All right. When President Biden ran against Kamala Harris the last time, she literally did so bad as though she had to step down as well as step out of the election. All right. She has been the vice president for 3.5 years. And from then until now, the question to the American people would be, what has she done for you lately? All right. Honestly, what has Kamala Harris did from then to now to the point where people feel as though she's an eligible candidate to even run for the president of the United States? All right. Keep in mind, she never won a primary. She was literally given to the American people. She was literally handed over to the American people on a silver platter, might I add. All right. There were more eligible candidates, but for whatever reason, we got her. And no one ever questioned it, which is crazy to me. Looking at the presidential debate tonight between her and President Trump, I literally feel as though she is part of a systematic machine that will do anything in their power to make sure Donald Trump do not get in office come November of 2024. With that being said, to my MAGA family, get out and vote, 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 vote. If it's too big, it cannot be rigged, y'all. And from the looks of this debate tonight, we may have some problems.
We waited 40 days for that? I mean, seriously, we waited 40 days for that. You see America and you see Johnstown. It took her 40 days to come out and demonstrate to the American people that she hasn't changed. She said it herself. Her values haven't changed. They are the same values that will take away your purchasing power. They are the same values that will shut down fracking in Western Pennsylvania. They are the same values that leave our southern border wide open. They are the same values that have our adversaries emboldened. And there is only one person who can stop her and save America, and that man is...
Yeah, Kamala, I just want to let you know it's a real dick move that you got going here, that you're going to close the border as soon as you get voted into office. Newsflash, you could do it now. And in case you're not aware of it, while you're out gallivanting all around the country with your little fucking bald troll horse guts drinking fucking sidekick, Somebody got stabbed outside of a migrant shelter on Randall's Island, and a woman got raped. Another woman got fucking raped at Coney Island by knife point, while a boyfriend got clocked in the face by these two illegals that are in here, okay? So rather than holding us hostage until you become fucking president, or until you think you're going to become president, why don't you handle this shit now? Why don't you fix the shit that you could fix now, okay? Because we know you're full of shit, and you're not going to do a fucking thing. That's exactly why, okay? And let me tell you something. You know who's worse than you? Mayor fucking Adams, because it's his fucking city. And you know who's worse than him? Kathy fucking Hochul with a fucking bad Botox and eyebrows, okay? This state, this city, this country, it's all on you guys that all these fucking illegals are doing what they're doing, all right? And it's disgusting. And let me tell you something. If you're paying attention, remember this on November 5th. And if you're in fucking Minnesota or wherever the fuck it is, Minnesota, remember it tomorrow. It's my birthday. Get that fucking terrorist out.
Y'all really kill me talking about that Kamala Harris ate, that she cooked Trump. She ain't cooked shit, bro, because at the end of the day, it was 3 against 1, and she was wearing an audio earring, and she's lying and cheating up there. Like, Donald Trump kept it real about everything. Yes, they're eating pets. They really are doing that. Thank God for YouTube and TikTok and everything that we can see now, that we are, like, not oblivious to things that's going on, because the media be lying. They hate Trump, y'all. I'm telling you right now, especially ABC. She wasn't trying to do the debate in no other channel, just ABC. That's how you know, like, they all be cheating, bro. And on top of that cheating, Donald Trump still ate. He still cooked her, because he kept it real about everything. He wasn't scared about nothing, bro. Like, at the end of the day, Donald Trump is the only president that we need right now. Why does she hide? This is what they should have really asked her. Like, they should have really pressed her on issues like this. Why are you so scared to answer questions from a reporter? Why did you hide for 40 days and then came out and did an interview in CNN, and it was all edited? It wasn't not even live or nothing. Like, she just out here cheating, bro. And it's so whack. Like, it's really, really whack how they just let her get away with all this cheating, bro.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. 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 They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
And ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there had been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is the
people on television said my dog was taken.
Kamala can't be trusted. We see her changing her mind, change her policies, change her ethnicities, change men. We've seen Kamala do too many changes to trust her. She lies on sight. Anything that people want to hear, she'll say. But her morals don't change. Her values don't change. She said this to us. So she'll say anything. Doesn't mean those are her values or her morals, because her morals don't change. Do Indians lie? This is some new shit. We never seen lying like this before. Is this Indian culture? Because Vivek Ramaswamy, he's a liar too. What's that Indian name who lied to get in college? He's a black American. See what I'm saying? His sister famous. I don't know her name. So she's a weirdo. I don't watch her. She was on Parks and Recreation, an Indian chick. Her brother lied to say she's a black American. See how they be lying? They be lying to get in medical school, lying to get, like, Indians be lying. Matter of fact, she's not from Parks and Recreation. She played on The Office. Her name Mindy Kalins. Her brother act like he was a black American, though he's an Indian. Lie to get in. Now he's a fucking PhD doctor or something, and his license hasn't been pulled yet. He need his license pulled because that's anti-black. When you pretend to be black to get benefits, you take from another black American. Next to Sousa, another Indian, briber, liar, conniving. Nikki Haley, denied racism, another liar. All these Indians have bad reputations for lying, bribing, or doing some corrupt shit, and the stigma hasn't stick. We still look at them as like they just honorary people. No. We need to put a stigma on them, or put a stereotype on them as they can't be trusted because they untrustworthy people. On a big scale, we can see these people lying, doing crimes, scamming. Yes, Indians, they need their reputations to be tarnished a little bit in America because look at the representation. Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, scammer, liar, Vanessa Sousa, Mindy Kalins' brother. And now we got fucking this lying ass Kamala, the queen of the scammers. And notice something too about these half Indians, the alleged half Indians. Like even like Tyler, they deny blackness. They have a thing with black people. They just either deny it when they part black, because Tyler's damn near, she's Indian. Nothing about her is black. And her mother's not even half black. Her mother's like half something too. Like these mixed Indians never identify as black, but they want to benefit from black culture. They want black support. They benefit from black sacrifice, from black civil rights. These people need to be shunned, and their reputation need to be tarnished publicly, because these people, so far as what we can see, we can only see scumbags. And we know them from 7-Eleven. We know the 7-Eleven Slurpee niggas. Niggas be lying and conniving and scumbags and tricking with the base heads and, just scumbags. They're scumbags. Oh, in general. Yes, nigga, it's time to put any married their cousins. That's not a rumor. That's true. You can look, India's married their cousins in India. They'll all be marrying their cousins. So these is inbred. So look, their characteristics need to be on Front Street like everybody do ours. We can't just be the only one getting these stigmas and stereotypes. We have to put everybody's stereotypes in the forefront too. Everybody needs stereotypes, because that's equality. That's not race. That's not hate. When your culture does scumbag shit, it needs to be exposed to everybody else. Because we can't just let people call us all these derogatory names. I'm not for that. I'm exposing everybody. And YouTube, this is just jokes. This is just comedy. This is comedy. Because I know y'all don't want to hear me tell the truth. So it's just comedy. No, I'm just playing. It just so happened these jokes is facts. All of them. They ain't the facts, they true. The difference between facts and true is you can prove, measure, and touch and judge for yourself. These is true. These ain't motherfucking facts. This is the truth. And not to mention, they all come from a caste system where black is at the bottom, and they be bad wenches. They all like to marry and date white men. Put that on them too. And they don't date black men. Yes, nigga, all these rumors and stereotypes need to put on the Indian community too, because everybody has their stereotypes. But we've been for years, we've letting Indian go under the radar. It's time to expose the Indians, and they ain't Native American Indians. These are motherfucking the red dot from India Indians. These are the real genuine article Indians. Indigenous people and Native Americans are not Indians. That's ignorant white people shit. That's ignorant. You know what I'm saying, education, white people education shit. But Native Indigenous people are not Indians. They be lying, and it's time to hold them to that. It's time to put them in stigmas. It's time to put them in bubbles. It's time to classify them, I'm saying, as derogatory names, because they got derogatory names for us. We gotta put them in stereotypes now. We gotta start stereotyping everybody. You gotta stereotype because they stereotype us. It's only right to reciprocate. See, now I'm doing some reciprocation. And I encourage y'all to do some reciprocation. This is not hate. This is reciprocating energy. We treating them like they treat us, but we have home team advantage. That's all I'm saying. Like these people these Indians are kind of like we got to put the title Lion on Indians. She's representing all India. These Indians are liars. They're blatant liars, and we got to put this stigma on them because we can't have Indian immigrants in here lying. We already got Nigerians stealing. We got to start putting these stereotypes on all these immigrant groups. Liars, cannibals, animal eaters, pet eaters, pit bull eaters and shit, hamster eaters, bird. We got to lie. I'm saying, like Asians, spa horse, you know what I'm saying? Dominicans, stripper horse. We got to put these titles on people, man, because these people, these third world people, they ain't shit. They have no integrity. They always seem to put titles on black Americans, but never seen. No. I'm on the offense. I'm putting titles on all these motherfuckers. Nigga, Indians are now liars. Haitians are now, animal pet eaters. Nigerians are scammers. Haitians are scammers too, the medical thing. You know what I'm saying? Dominicans sell pussy and cocaine. And Asians sell fat, you know what I'm saying? And they turn tricks and spas. Nigga, I'm putting labels on all these motherfuckers. I'm tired of us getting, nigga, nah. Well, I'm sick of white people having a monopoly over, derogatory names and telling people who are what. No. And for now on, I'm giving out derogatory names, titles, stereotypes, and rumors. Fuck all that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm on the offensive. I'm not defending shit. Welcome back to Bad Bad Podcast. I'm your host. So, Kamala Harris and Trump had a debate. It was rigged. Basically, it was Trump versus ABC network. Commentators, Trump. They're doing everything in their power to make Kamala look decent. Not even like a winner. They just want to make the bitch look normal. She can't look normal. Because she's not normal. She's a fucking weirdo. Let's get into it. So, Kamala Harris had a, Trump, they had a debate. This was the sorriest shit I've seen in my life, right? Basically, like I said before, it was ABC versus Trump because both commentators was on Kamala's side. Kamala had fucking headphones on in the ears, past ass earrings. She had notes, and you obviously see her taking notes. You see her looking down. You see her flipping notes, right? And in the beginning, the commentator said, you cannot take notes. It's all off the head, right? So she came out, wanted to look strong. Like she could be a leader. Came out, because she's a groupie bitch. It ain't hard for her to walk up on men, and she used to that. She's a groupie bitch. So she walked up to Trump being a groupie, had his hand out. He was a gentleman about it because he don't really hate the bitch. He don't respect her at all. So anyway, to get into it, first thing to ask this bitch is what is America greater? Is America better now than it was 4 years ago? She get into this long drawn out story about her playing and how she grew up and her mom's a middle class. No one gives a fuck about it. No one asks this bitch that, right? She get into it and say how what Trump plan was. I don't get the, but Trump was like, she's lying. That's not my plan. Yada yada another, right? So basically, this whole play was just to make her look decent. No one got nothing from this debate. Like if you support Trump, you support Trump. If you support Kamala, you support Kamala. You got nothing new from this debate. All you got was Kamala. This is like she told the most lies anyone ever seen. She told the most lies. First of all, I never seen commentary people fact check people on site. It was fact checking. They asked Trump a question and they'll fact check his ass on site. What type of shit is that? They let Kamala say all types of lies about Project 225 and about her economy is better and everything she planned to do, trying to sell us hope and all this shit she will do in the future. Knowing she's a president, Kamala's the president now. I said this before. Joe Biden is a shill. Kamala's the president right now as we speak. You know what's crazy too is? They treating Donald Trump like a nigga, right? And they treating the Indian bitch, the fake black bitch, like she got white privilege. We're seeing white privilege. And white people don't know what white privilege is. But you're seeing how white privilege works. When you allow to say anything and do anything and people applaud and support you, that's white privilege. But what's fucking me up is they doing it for a fake black bitch and a real Indian bitch. I don't know what's going on. That means the Democratic Party, they has too much control. Look, this bitch took 40 days to pretend she's a goddamn candidate. The bitch is acting. She took classes. What candidate do you know got to take classes to act like she's a fucking winner? She's a loser. And Trump got such an unfair advantage. Straight ambush. I'm using white terms now. That nigga been ambushed, right? It happened to Trump twice. The last time the NABJ, the National Association of Black Journalism, where Kamala didn't show up and she's claiming she be a black woman, you know what I'm saying? Trump showed up. And a sorority bitch, the bitch Rachel Scott, the Jamaican bitch, who was defending, who was attacking Trump and defending Kamala, happens often. Because we just seen it again with what's the bitch name? Lindsay Davis? The bitch her name's not important. She's irrelevant. We don't forget about her. The commentator in the interview, she's another black bitch. She's a black American, right? And she hard up was doing Kamala work for us. Kamala Harris is like has a dream team, right? Let's say you got Michael Jordan on your team. Let's say you're a mediocre basketball player, but this is your team, right? You have Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, you got Steph Curry, right? And all these niggas, and not just your teammates, they referees too. They're referees too. And the whole NBA is ABC, right? The commentators are your teammates, and you are mediocre as fuck. You don't belong in this league, and you're a woman, right? You go against a dude out of his league from a different league. Let's say anybody. But you're on the basketball court. You're in their league now. And every time you get the ball, they blow a fucking whistle. This is a scenario. So you got the dream team, the referees. Now, let's say that every time Kamala throw an air ball, they say it's a slam dunk and it's 2 points. Every time she throw a brick, they say it's a 3 point. Every time she just fucking grab the ball, it's a automatic point. Let's say every time Trump make a point, they say it's a goaltender or it's a foul, or every time he touch the ball, they blowing a whistle. That's and that's just what we seeing. Every time Trump make a point, they deny the point. Every time Trump is busting ass, they move along. They switch the goalposts. Like this is what happened. This is what happened. Every time he scored, they denied the score and they act like he fouled her, and she got 2 more points. This is what it like. It looked like she blowed this nigga out, but really they're not. They making a whole new fucking game with whole new rules that don't exist, and the public is watching it. Like, what the fuck is going on? This ain't a real game. She ain't scoring no fucking points. That's exactly what happened when she was asked a question. She didn't score no fucking points. Meanwhile, Trump was really dunking, slamming, alley-hooping himself. Like he was a dream team upon himself, but there was this shitting on him, denying him, and the rules didn't apply, and they saying that Kamala blew him out the water. That's what the fuck we just witnessed. Imaginary shit. It's pure imagination. The rules don't apply to Kamala Harris. For some reason, the rules don't apply, and for some reason, the public is fucking stupid. We don't see what's happening. Because every time Trump says something, look, he had his own fact checker, his own commentator. He had to interrupt commentators. He had to combat commentators. He had people was, you know what they was doing? They was trying to make Kamala Harris seem as normal as possible. Her whole thing was to look normal, don't giggle, just be normal, and we're going to make you look like a goddamn star, and we're going to make Trump like a grumpy old man. But I'm going to tell y'all something, right? When you constantly lying to a grown man, no one got time for this. Everyone gets mad. No one got time for them fucking silly ass lying game. It was a kid game. It was childish as fuck. The whole ABC, if I was Trump, I would never go on no Democratic platform, or if it ain't neutral, matter of fact, fuck neutral. If it ain't to his benefit, he should never do nothing, no interview. No, I'm telling you why, because he don't gain nothing from doing these debates. Trump is just showing up. He's showing out. He's showing he went the job. Kamala Harris ain't showing up nowhere. Nowhere. Everywhere she go, it's a controlled environment. Trump is just busting freestyle. Kamala Harris is getting scripts. She's getting coaches. She's getting fucking assistants, advertisements. She got trolls. She got the whole sorority. She got the whole LGBTQ. She got all the immigrants on deck. Trump got men, solid men, military, police, street niggas, black niggas, educated black niggas, real niggas, black men, common women, like women who want families. Like, don't think Kamala Harris got all the women vote. She don't. She only got the weirdo bitches. She only got the Democratic bitches. She only got the abortion baby wanting bitches. She only got, and Trump was proving all types of shit. Look, Trump had to not only defend himself from attacks, he had to correct the fact checks. Even the fucking fact checkers was lying. And by the way, when commentators was fact checking Trump, all they facts was wrong. See, this is the thing. Just because someone says something is a fact check doesn't mean it's correct, doesn't mean it's the truth. They was being biased on purpose. They was fact checking Trump to make it seem like he was a liar, and not fact checking Kamala to seem like she was telling the truth. This is all socially engineered propaganda to make it look like Kamala was the honorary one and Trump was a lying scumbag. They were trying to villainize him by proxy of position, which means that we assume because he's on TV and he's a commentator and we seeing him that he has authority and integrity to tell the truth. People will assume that because he's contesting Trump on TV that he's telling a lie and he has the truth. First of all, when they said the city manager was telling him that people and immigrants wasn't, it wasn't confirmed facts that immigrants were killing animals, why would the city tell that when the city get endorsed for these immigrants? They get money for these immigrants, and nobody want the city to look bad. So of course you will downplay. When do we trust authority? You gonna choose the people or authority? Nigga, we don't trust authority. Authority lies, and they lying on TV. This goes to show that you can't trust ABC. ABC lost all credibility. Or when you lying, blatantly lying, this to make a liar look like she's telling the truth, all credibility is shot. Because they're educated or they're in a position doesn't make them experts at everything or anything. It doesn't mean they have integrity. Just because they're in a position. They're tokens they're put there for a reason. Kamala Harris is cool with the people behind the scenes. You notice in the beginning they said you can't have notes, and you watch Kamala Harris flip pages. See her she had headphones on. Like, you notice she can't do an interview by herself, and she just did an interview by herself and it fucking flopped. She don't answer questions. She just did an interview yesterday. The bitch flopped because she's not credible. ABC is not credible. CNN is not credible. White commentators are not credible. Sorority people, fraternities are not credible. They move as a unity. They're organized crime. This is to lie. To put a liar in position of power should be said of organized crime. They're all co-conspirators. The fraternities, sororities, ABC, they're all co-conspiring against Trump. It's a conspiracy to manipulate public opinion, but we're not stupid. People really are eating motherfucking dogs and cats and ostriches and shit. They really out there doing all types of shit in the wilderness. All types of shit. These people need to be let in the fucking forest during their season. Like, we should let the Haitians, I didn't know we had Haitians. I thought they sent Haitians the fuck back on that plane. Every day there was tallying and on horses and shit and whooping the Haitians. I didn't know they made it through. You know something too? I want to address this whole Haiti eating pets and Haitians eating pets and dogs and shit. You think they not? Like, people tell me like it's a joke, like, oh, he's going crazy. You don't think they fucking eat dogs? They fucking children eat mud cookies. Plenty of times I show pictures of them of us eating mud cookies. You don't think they eating dogs? You don't think they fucking chop off chicken heads and duck heads and do voodoo shit? They need animals and sacrifice to do their voodoo shit. You think they don't come here fresh out of motherfucking? I seen motherfuckers eating people in them third world countries. We seen a girl on YouTube killing and chopping a chicken or chopping a rabbit up. You think these people don't? You think they come here and they automatically civilized? These people come from fucking from bathing in shit rivers, eating mud cookies, walking barefooted and showering in the rain. You think they above eating a goddamn? After eating mud, a dog has got goddamn delicacy. It's a goddamn delicacy. Like eating a goddamn duck. Motherfuckers eat duck in America. Like, we see images of Haitian men walking around with all types of ducks and birds. We see confessions. We see cops arresting women with cat blood on them. We see people on the news saying these Haitians, and by the way, I commend white people for knowing they ain't black Americans. No one calling them these Haitians and these immigrants. I'm glad white people knowing the difference. Give it up. Yeah, those Haitians, South Africans, know your blacks, learn learn the natives from the immigrants. You know what I'm saying? That's rule number one. Nigga, know your blacks. We was here for a fucking long time. We was here before it was a country. You know what I'm saying? Before 1619, before Columbus got here, you know, the indigenous people was here who was reclassified as black later in the 1900s. That is us. The slaves got here in 1619. That too is us. The pioneers of this country raped them Indians, and those two are us. We're not immigrants. We came here against our will. We already been here, and we pioneered this motherfucker. Now, from 1619 to 1775, we was laying a foundation. From 1775 to 1864, we built this motherfucker, and we've been here ever since. All the immigrants came after that. So know your blacks. We ain't like them. We're not them Africans. We ain't like them niggas. It finally feels so good to be in a position to say we ain't like them niggas. For many years, these Caribbean African niggas were saying they ain't like us. Behind the closed doors, the white people was going, you ain't like them black Americans, which meant you ain't like them real niggas. You don't like them niggas who will smack us in the face for calling you an N-word, because you an N-word and you take it. And you go, yeah, I ain't like them. I'm Nigerian. I'm Haitian. I'm Caribbean. For the whole time, it feels so good not to be like y'all niggas. It feels so good to tell white people we ain't them spear chucking, mud wrestling, river bathing, rain showering, tin roof having, mud hut, zebra chasing, guana eating, coconut kicking, dung kicking, cat skinning, dog filleting, bucket shitting, onion smelling, stew smelling motherfuckers. We're not these third world from Sudan, Nigerian, Ethiopia. We ain't from Haiti. I'm excluding Jamaicans, because Jamaicans, we deal with Jamaicans. They never do no third world shit like this. Like, I'm not gonna put dirt in Jamaicans. You know, nigga, Jamaicans don't do shit like this. Nigga, these other third world motherfuckers though. And I'm gonna say St. Thomas motherfuckers ain't like this either. St. Thomas ain't like, the people who kind of like, American a little bit, who kind of like, deal with us. The people who don't have no proximity, who never dealt with Americans and shit. These other motherfuckers though. Oh, these other motherfuckers though. I ain't talking about Puerto Rico either. This ain't got nothing to do with Puerto Rico. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put respect on Puerto Rico, Jamaica, the Virgin Islands. You know what I'm saying, exclude them. But these other motherfuckers, these Haitians, these Africans, oh my, the worst type of people. The worst. Make me want to grab my pearls. Savages. Look, these come from savages, war-torn countries. Savages. I mean, granted, the white people made these motherfuckers savages, but or then tell them how to be cannibals and shit. Though that cannibal shit is something. Oh, these motherfuckers is cannibals and shit. Out here eating motherfucking niggas' pet puppies and shit. How you out here eating motherfuckers' pets? Oh no. That's not us. Say what you want to say about us. We never do no shit like that. Oh, and don't forget they bring AIDS and shit over here too. These motherfuckers bringing AIDS here, HIV. Give them all the stereotypes. Give these motherfuckers all the stereotypes. Give them yes. Yes. Stereotype these motherfuckers. Fuck them. I'm this is me and my cool shit now. I would join white people to degrade these motherfuckers. Fuck them. They've been selling us out for years. It's my turn. I deserve, nigga. Yes. But hurt me, you ain't right. They black like us. They ain't black like me, nigga. I'm American. Fuck these niggas. And nigga, yes, I'll be a house nigga. Yeah, call me what you want to. Yes, call me, but fuck it. I ain't, nigga. My only loyalty is to black Americans first and only. Oh, nobody else, nothing. I'm cool to Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans and all them. Those I ain't shitting on them. Those really my, you know what I'm saying? Those really the peoples. But these other motherfuckers, fuck them. We ain't even the same species, if you ask me. Everybody came from Africa. I don't give a fuck. I didn't come from Africa. I come from Crenshaw Mafia. Fuck, ain't no motherfucking African booty scratcher. We are not them. We are not them. Wild animal eating, duck eating, them swan eating, them cat eating, them. And it's funny because we ignore the Asians. The Asians did the same exact thing. But all these immigrants, that's why we can have no immigrants, because immigrants come here and they be on some third world shit. We got to keep America first world. Make America first world again. Shout out to white people for knowing the difference. They ain't like us. And I'm about to say something that no one else going to say. I just want to say congratulations to the white man for his Willie Lynch divide and conquer tactics. Because for years, Africans, Caribbeans, especially Africans, been coming here and been assuming they was better than us because the white men told them they was better than us. You know, they was hand selected. And, you know, they see us on TV and only judge us for the worst stereotypes. We was drug dealers, we pimps, we baby mothers, we baby fathers. We had all this shit. They choose to believe against us. And we never believed in anything the white man said about y'all, how y'all was cannibals, how y'all was, you know, savages living in the jungle. We never believed none of that shit. For years, we've been celebrating, for decades, we've been celebrating, probably for a century, we've been celebrating Africans, Caribbeans, you know, embracing them. The whole time, they had hostility against us and vitriol against us. And, you know, every time they get mad, they call us, they got a name for us. We find this all out now. Within 5 years, we find out so much information about the vitriol they have against us, the hate, the stereotypes they have against us. Now, I'm saying the white man won, and now I am also sided with the white man in the division and believing in all the stereotypes he said about y'all. How y'all's cannibals, how y'all are rapists, and how y'all are ignorant and third world and not human and savages. I am now adopting the white man ideology because I have his blood, y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? So yes, he is in me, and I'm not saying I'm proud to be a subject of super white supremacy. I'm aware what's going on, but I know y'all been practicing it for way long. Y'all been chose a side. Y'all been on the division. Y'all initiated divisions. We had no division against y'all. I am now activating my division. It's my right to be divided against y'all, to lean against y'all, because for years, y'all been seeing this as the worst. Y'all come here and get our women pregnant and y'all leaving bastard children, don't marry our women, and then you have our women try to adapt to your fucking culture. Then never y'all to marry our women and adapt to your savage culture, your third world culture. Motherfucker, please. Y'all came over here. We ain't gonna fuck y'all culture in Africa. No, that shit is remedial. No one gives a fuck about y'all. Black women gotta stop catering to these African niggas. These niggas is beneath y'all. These Caribbean niggas, these niggas' cultures is savage. Nigga, they need their culture for ours. You bitches is backwards. You bitches trying to find yourself. No. You trying to find yourself and find y'all roots and shit. Bitch, the roots is here. Them niggas want to be us. They're like our women. They women like us. You bitches are moving backwards by dating an African or Caribbean. Is you crazy? Shout out to Jamaican niggas. Shout out to any nigga that's on some player shit though. That's getting these bitches. I ain't hating. I'm just saying Africans and Caribbeans take our culture. Black Americans don't give a fuck about their culture. We got all the swag. They don't smell as good as us. They don't dress as better than us. They ain't as talented as us. They ain't got this nigga. We invented swag. What? Why you going to them? You going to them niggas for what? I mean, you like cause that's some sexy bitches. So I too will participate. I do participate in fucking women. So I'm not. You know what I'm saying? This don't kind of saying about that. It's about you bitches though. You unloyal bitches ain't shit. You go out there fucking these Caribbean niggas and these African niggas. Just so they could dump you and find out you ain't good enough for their family. Just so they could talk about you behind your back in they fucking Igbo and Bantu languages and shit. You can never be good enough. They got all types of wives and shit. But bitch, you mad at us when we cheat on you and shit? You let them niggas get wives on you? You be one of their wives, but you mad when we got bitches on the side? You bitches is being backwards. You bitches is stupid. Bitches is stupid. They want to be us, we don't want to be them. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. And the shit they show us, y'all in Africa, y'all doing barefooted and flies in your face, and y'all showering in elephant asses and getting pissed on by cows and shit. You know the shit we say about y'all that we can say about y'all. Y'all live in shanties and huts and shit outside. You know the shit. Y'all, if y'all want to play the stereotype game, if y'all want to play the media game, judging us based on media, look how y'all be faking diplomas and shit to be doctors and shit. The shit, what? How y'all be tricking with white men over there? Like, do you really want to play the game? How y'all got AIDS, the rumor of AIDS we can put on y'all? Because the AIDS thing went away, but I ain't forget how Africans and Haitians got AIDS. I ain't forget. So we playing a name game, an insult game, who's better than who game. Black Americans accomplished way more in a short period of time than all y'all. We got more inventions than all Africa. We got more stars, more celebrities. We got more art. We got more money per capita. Like, if y'all want to compare us, our worst is better than some of y'all best, and our best is out of y'all fucking dream. It's out of y'all stratosphere. Can't compare. You can't compare your best to our best. You can compare your worst to our worst. Our worst to your worst. Our worst is ballers compared to y'all. Yeah, y'all don't want to do this. Yeah, like y'all don't want to do this. Look. If y'all watching this, take heed. You know what I'm saying? Comprehend and spread this shit. This shit needs to spread. This ideology, I'm saying, it needs to spread to everybody. We got to start looking at people differently through the white man's eyes. It's fucked up I'm saying this, but it's true. We got to fight fire with fire. But Black Americans, we still know the white man is still the op, but he's still King Op. But we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta deal with these little hurdles. And speaking on hurdles, all this is just all this immigration and the fucked up economy was done by the Democrats deliberately to distract us for reparations. Let's not act like we stupid. The Democrats, they know, because think about it. If it was no immigrant policy, nigga, we be banging. It'd be nothing but reparations to talk about. This is a distraction. This ain't heated. Just know that. They're white people. We know y'all not smarter than us. We see all the plays. After we fix this immigrant shit, nigga, we still want our reparations. Even during this shit, y'all only spend billions. I ain't spending trillions on these motherfuckers. We ain't stupid. Y'all owe us trillions. Now, take whatever you spent for these immigrants out of that Ukraine money, out of that Israel money, and still give us our fucking $40 trillion. Y'all was 44 trillion. And we want that. Get to have that. And white people, they're gonna start acting like they're not us. And I'm tired now in these African and Caribbean niggas who's like a generation or two, they act like they us now. They're like, no, y'all not us. Y'all can never be us. Y'all can never be American. Y'all can be citizens, but y'all can never be American. Y'all don't got this blood. You know what I'm saying? Your lineage ain't got the history. Yes, y'all are American citizens, and we fighting to get that removed. We don't want y'all citizens. We don't want y'all having our rights that we fought for. We want all our rights that we fought for taken away from all the immigrants. We don't want immigrants having no rights. We want the Latinos. We want the Africans. We want the Europeans. We want the Asians. We want the Indians. We want them having no American rights. Immigrants should forever be an immigrant. Until they're here for 4 generations. You want to be here? You got to be here for 5 fucking generations. You got to be here 100 years before you come American. Fuck all that. Why make it easy for them? Think about it. They come here. They get the welfare. I just seen a fucking receipt. I know before I said, no, I don't believe it. I just seen a fucking, some homegirl, shout out to my homegirl. I'm saying, I ain't gonna say her name because, nigga be tripping and shit. You're a bad motherfucker with your fat old ass. I'm saying, I appreciate the pictures in the video. You the homie. You be texting me. She sent me this fucking receipts of these immigrants, and I seen like $14,000 in food stamps. I seen like 4 G's a month in cash. These immigrants are getting banked. How the fuck you spend, nigga, you could buy a quarter kilo with the goddamn food stamps they giving these motherfuckers immigrants. Like I'm saying, pennies on a dollar to double up, they can buy a quarter kilo. You probably could buy half a kilo. Nigga, for $14,000, you probably get a half a kilo with half a kilo cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's outlandish. Nigga, we should be in a fucking uproar. Indians come here, they ain't appreciating shit. How you getting all these fucking thousands and shit, and you still acting like a third world motherfucker? How you getting all this fucking money? Y'all roasting fucking puppies and shit on the sidewalk. Y'all fucking hunting, eating ducks and shit. Y'all got $14,000 in foods. What the fuck is wrong with you weirdos? Y'all know what food stamps is? We got grocery stores and shit. You don't gotta hunt in the fucking park. And with the children watching and shit, y'all ain't gotta take motherfuckers' dogs. Y'all got $14,000 in motherfucking food stamps. What the fuck is motherfucker? Give me your food stamp card. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go to a road. Where the fuck these motherfuckers? Where these niggas at? We gotta find out what these niggas. Cause y'all motherfuckers. Nigga, I give y'all want ducks. I give y'all some fucking ducks. Y'all want turkeys and shit. I want dogs. I breed dogs. I give y'all a few fucking puppies. Give me a goddamn debit card. Give me a goddamn EBT card. I beat the fuck out some dogs and sell them to you motherfuckers. That's what y'all want? Nigga, I'll find some. I go to the pound right now. Yeah, I'll go to the pound every day and get y'all some fucking dogs. I use my swipe the fuck out my ID, but I gotta see. I got a motherfucking class A CD. Yeah, oh nigga, yeah, hell yeah. Give me all the goddamn dogs. I go town to town, city to city. I want dogs, nigga. I buy some fucking bread, get y'all ducks and shit. I put some sleeping pills in that motherfucker. And that's what y'all want. Give me the fucking food stamps, nigga. Y'all ignorant as fuck. And these people bring all types of voodoo and African shit that we don't even need. These people are fucking the whole ecosystem up. America's become a third world country due to Kamala. And then when Trump said something about the people eating dogs, the bitch laughed. She laughed at her mess. Like she's the one who let these people win. And she's fucking laughing at immigration and the disturbance they causing. Listen, they killing people. They raping people. They robbing. They shooting cops. They robbing malls. They taking phones. They pissing on yards. They taking shit outside. They doing all types of outlandish shit. They cooking peculiar animals and goddamn shopping carts, and I never seen no shit like that. They doing some Kamala third world ass is making America a third world country, and she don't know. She laughs at that. She laughing at it, and we pretending like she's a candidate. No one elected her. No one. She has no votes. How we acting like she's tied to tied? It's not that close. The bitch has no support. Nobody likes her. You can't go from the worst vice president 40 days ago to becoming a top tier with the best president we fucking probably had in our lifetime. Like, there's no way the best and the worst are tied to tie. All lies. The whole media, all probably is all lies. The Democratic Party is the party that leaves the wolves in charge of the hen house, right? Like they let pedophiles, drag queens, and trannies teach kids and read to kids in schools and shit, right? Sexual offenders and shit. They like drag queens, sexual offenders. It happened, right? They let men with dinglings identify as women go in the bathroom with little girls, right? They let men with dinglings go into prison with women and get women pregnant. All this has happened, right? Think about it. They let Kamala Harris, an immigrant, in charge of the border or the immigrants. That's letting the fucking inmates run the goddamn asylum. That's like letting inmates run the prison. Now look, it's flooded with fucking immigrants. Look. How we let an immigrant in charge of fucking letting keeping immigrants out? If you want to keep Latinos out, you put them fucking Puerto Ricans on the border. Not a Mexican will get through this motherfucker. You put some Puerto Ricans at the motherfucking border. Listen, Puerto Rican niggas don't fuck with no other Spanish niggas. Nigga, you want to keep listen. You put some Dominicans out of motherfucker. Dominicans don't fuck with nobody. These Spanish niggas don't fuck with nobody but themselves. But if America hire all the Dominicans in New York City, that's citizens, and put them into the border, not one fucking Haitian. We have a Haitian problem right now. I'm telling you, you hire these Dominican niggas, you will save so much money. They do it for free. These motherfuckers will listen. Dominicans can't stand Haitians. Nigga, you don't hire no white boys, you don't hire no black, you don't hire no Mexicans. You hire these Haitians. Nigga, Haiti problem eliminated, eradicated within days. These motherfuckers are like Haitian detectives. They would deport the fuck out. It's the same with the Venezuelans. Nigga, you put the Mexicans on the fucking Venezuelans. If America give Mexicans the green light on these Venezuelans, these motherfuckers would be gone within hours. All this shit we don't gotta spend all this fucking money. These people would do it for free. And then if you want to give it to the Dominicans, you hire the Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans can't stand Dominicans. I'm telling you, look, I got this shit in the bag. I got it all figured out. Somebody need to fucking hire me. I'm telling you. And we can't do nothing. Puerto Ricans are citizens, but let's say if they wasn't, you just hire some niggas to get rid of Puerto Ricans, and then you will get rid of some niggas, keep niggas in check. You hire some mulattoes, then you hire white people. Like it's the caste system is real in America. We don't notice, but we really have a caste system too. I'm just saying, this Haitian problem is not a problem because we got American-born Dominicans who do this shit for free. Ask a Dominican right now how you feel about a Haitian. Ask anyone. An Indian there, I'm just letting everybody in. If If you tell a black American you will get $1,000 for every Mexican or Latino or South American you will arrest at the border, nigga, there'll be motherfucking. Listen, I'm telling you, you can't let an Indian in charge of the fucking border. She don't care about this country. She's not a patriot. She's an immigrant. What the fuck do an immigrant care about other immigrants coming? It's the American dream. She believes everyone had an American dream, even at the expense of real Americans. Even that's what I'm saying. Kamala Harris is the border czar. Look at the fucking border. This is my nigga. The Democratic Party is the worst fucking party, the dumbest party. It's the dumbest party, and it's a party of victimization, racism, sexism. They use all the isms, and they're always the victims, but they be pushing this bullshit. They push Kamala Harris race that she's a fake black woman. She got all the sororities and coons saying she's black and defended her. They got all the celebrities saying she's black, even though she ain't say it herself. The Democratic Party elect this fucking immigrant in charge of the border, and now all the immigrants is here. The dumbest party. And then she told an obvious lie. She said his rallies be empty, people believe it. No, but her rallies, we seen a bunch of Kamala rallies that people believe, even after the Megan Thee Stallion shit, people would just believe it. She's blatantly lying and playing in our faces. All she want to do is trigger them and get them mad. Like imagine how good you look, right? When everyone in the facility is on your team, you can just tell lies and they support your lies. They don't check your lies, don't question your lies, they don't stop you. And everything your opponent do, they checking them, even if it's the truth. This is what we doing. They only one who need this publicity is Kamala Harris. And she ain't even gained nothing from this really either. The polls ain't changed. It's still mutual. But his polls is rising, hers were declining. He don't need an interview. We don't need this shit. We don't need this shenanigans. Look, she need publicity. She needs a lie. Her whole thing was getting zingers, getting memes. The bitch, who does this? Who put their arm on their chin when there's no table? Who leans on their fucking finger on their hand when there's no table there? She had to do this. It's so fucking fake. She was doing it for memes, for zingers, for TikTok. Trump came in straight business. Like I've been here before. And how the fuck you want to ask how you want to ask somebody who was president what's their agenda? You don't got to say shit. He's got to do the same thing I did last time. Make this country great again. And that's all we need. He don't got to explain himself. He did this already. Her policies is cut and paste from Joe Biden's policy plan, which we doing right now, which everybody is fucking up. It don't take much. It don't take much. We can look up all the facts ourselves. Like, we don't need a debate. We can look up all the facts. Her policies, her plans, her history is his due to. We can compare it. Time was the first thing they asked her is it better than 4 years ago? She ignored. She dodged all the questions. She asked no question. Trump was answering all the questions. She got to dodge nothing, and they ain't hold her accountable. Imagine if she had imagine if an automatic disqualification of your presidency was consisted of you lying. If you lied, you get disqualified or you lose points. This bitch will be in the negative. She'll be quiet. She had nothing to say. She don't have her own policies. And she said Trump got the policies, but at the same time, she said Trump got Project 2025. Even if it's fucked up, which it ain't, which was proven multiple times that she has nothing to do with him. She just lied to the public, and the public can find us out that she's lying. Nigga, that's still a policy. She said Trump looks weak. To call somebody weak when you can't do an interview by yourself without having scripts, without having teammates, without having weeks to study, without practicing, without fucking having acting coaches, without having monitors, without having projectors, without having notes, without people assisting you. Bitch, how you call somebody weak? On top of that, you're under Joe Biden, the weakest president we ever seen. The nerve you to call somebody weak. Nigga, Trump had niggas in check, scared to death, acting right. Shit. The nerve of her, just projecting and lying. Pure lies to call somebody weak. She had one interview the day before yesterday, right? The weakest shit ever. She can't answer a straight question. It always go back to some shit she said already. And all her speeches is the same. All her talking points is the same. All her stories is the same. It's all plagiarized. That shit is weak. Now having your own thoughts is weak. Depending on a bunch of flair celebrities and sororities and teammates and parties and women and gays, that's weak. You don't stand on your own. You don't have your own policies. That shit is weak. How you call somebody weak? When you went to Africa on behalf of LGBT, bitch, how you call somebody weak? When you can't even go to India because they don't respect, you can't even go to certain countries because you're a woman. You can't even speak to leaders. You can't go to these Muslim countries as a woman. You don't get no respect in certain parts of the world. How you gonna lead America? Calling somebody weak. This bitch is, the Democratic Party is the weirdest. They just project everything they are on other people. If they weak, they call you weak. If they racist, they call you racist. When you a sexist, they say they just lie, and everything they are, they say it's like, I know you are, but what am I? That's all they do. It's a very childish party, very immature, very stupid, and they think we're smarter than you. The people are smarter than the Democratic Party. The people sees this. When she went to meet European leaders, and then when she left, they went to war. There was no war during Trump. That's strength. Trump can tell the motherfucking Taliban nigga that if you do anything, we're gonna kill you. Then show the picture of the nigga house, got up and fucking left. The leader of the Taliban. There was no problem. When they had hostages, touch any American is over for your head. Trump had China in check, giving up terrorists and taxing people. Trump's out here kicking ass, going crazy. Why would Vladimir Putin embrace Kamala Harris if she wasn't weak? You think Vladimir Putin want a strong American president or a weak American president? He don't want a strong American president because there's pressure on him. He like a weak president. That's why he endorsed Kamala Harris, because she's weak, she's slow, and she could get some penis meat. Like, she could get some penis meat. You can't give Trump penis meat. You can't meet this nigga, go in the back room and get some penis meat. Nigga, Vladimir Putin could bring that bitch in the back room and get his meat massage. Get his meat licked. See what I'm saying? Like, we're already seeing it with some old niggas, and her husband look weird. Like, my nigga, she's really projecting and deflecting the whole time. It was nothing but a lie just to make her appear to be good. It's appear to be strong. She had to act and train for this fucking role. It's disgusting. Trump like he did some coke and got his dick sucked and just walked on in. And like, he ain't even showered. He just walked on stage. Just off the top. He don't got to prepare on that shit. Nigga, she got to prepare for 40 days, dodge reporters, dodge questions. Like, is this the bitch we want in the office? The weakest. And nobody, mind you, nobody would have ever voted for her ever. That's white privilege. White privilege is when you don't got to do nothing, you're mediocre, and you could just be at the top. It's crazy that the Democrats are lending white privilege to an Indian bitch. Indian for a third world bitch. The Democratic Party is a terrorist party. Now think about it. From the KKK, from slavery to KKK to Antifa, right? To letting immigrants in, like, it's pure chaos. All the Democrats do is cause chaos, cause fear. They use race, they use sex, they use anything to cause fear and division. They made Kamala Harris race a big deal. The first black woman. They made this shit something. The first Asian woman. They do this, dude. They had a KKK party. They had an Antifa. And did she want to act like Trump was talking about something? It'll be a bloodbath if America. He didn't say that. He was talking about the car industry, and she just mixed it up.
The candidate had said in this election there will be a bloodbath if this and the outcome of this election is not to his liking.
Mexico has taken, over a period of 30 years, 34% of the automobile manufacturing business in our country. Think of it. Went to Mexico. China now is building a couple of massive plants where they're going to build the cars in Mexico and they think that they're going to sell those cars into the United States with no tax at the border. Let me tell you something to China. If you're listening, President Xi, and you and I are friends, but he understands the way I deal, those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, and you think you're going to get that, you're going to not hire Americans, and you're going to sell the cars to us. Now, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected, now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. They're building massive factories. A friend of mine.
she conflated two things and make it one. It was lies on top of lies on top of lies. And then she said he supported white supremacists and shit. He denounced white supremacy.
And I denounce white supremacy, okay?
You did 2 days
denounced
later.
white supremacy for years, but you always do it. You always start off with a question. You didn't ask Joe Biden whether or not he denounces Antifa. I watched him on the same basic show with Lester Holt, and he was asking questions like Biden was a child. And you had some very bad people in that group, but you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me, I saw the same pictures as you did. You had people in that group that were there to protest the taking down of, to them, a very, very important statue and the renaming of a park from Robert E. Lee to another name. And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay? And you had some...
And she just is constantly lying. He's the boogeyman, him. Then the bitch said he's going to use the presidency to weaponize the judicial system and punish all the Democrats. Biden used their power to get Trump arrested and convicted. Just so they could call him a felon. All she can do is like, he's a felon. We don't give a bitch. We all felon. Everyone's a felon. Everyone does crime. It's just some get convicted, some don't. Some get caught, some don't. That don't shake nothing. He ain't a pedophile. He ain't a weirdo like Hunter Biden. He don't sniff kids and shit like the president did. I never seen so much reverse psychology. I never seen so much deflecting. I never seen so many lies in my life. I never seen such a bigger lie in my life. And she had to practice this shit. It's all for practice. She came in for means. But the funny thing is, nigga, Trump stole the bitch thunder. I'm talking. Be quiet. Stole the bitch thunder.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
She was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute, I'm talking now. You don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
They know I'm a big boss, got a big boss in this bitch. They know I'm a big talker, have my big body and that shit. No, it's happening, bitch. R.I.P. bitch.
Everything she intended to do, it backfired on her, and it's just so weak, and it's the weakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Kamala Harris is the worst person. Democrats are the worst people. Like we need to completely get rid of the whole Democratic Party because we don't need them. Look, propaganda talks about how bad and how mean and how much of a dictator that Trump is and going to be. It almost got him killed. No one acknowledges that. The lies that they spread almost got this man killed. This nigga still showing up everywhere. It still shook the bitch hand. I don't know what we doing. Kamala Harris is a fucking embarrassment and disgrace. We can't let a third world woman run a first world country. We just can't do it. We just can't afford it. This ain't. She's unrelatable. Come on, somebody grandparents speak a foreign language. No, they don't. My grandparents never speak the foreign. My great grandparents never. Nigga, nobody in my family spoke a fucking foreign language. Nobody. Listen, we can't have a female lead America, first of all. And secondly, we can't have a third world immigrant. I can see a strong black woman, but even then, fuck that shit too. But at least a minimum, a black American woman. But fuck that too. Because we've seen all the mayors. We've seen the Tiffany Hayes. We see all the black mayors. Black mayors and shit. From New York to D.C., we've seen the history of the best black mayor we have is a crackhead. May he rest in peace. The nigga from D.C. I mean, Marion Barry, whatever that nigga name was, he was the best. See the bitch in Dalton, Illinois, it's the fucking worst. The other bitch Tiffany, like they're the worst. Like black women in power are the worst. It's this historical fact, they're the worst. Can't trust them. And then we got these boule niggas, they're the worst too. Boule niggas, women, black women, nigga, we can't have them in leadership. We can't. We gotta have grassroots. Nigga, the only nigga we can trust gotta come from the streets. He gotta come from us. It can't be these bougie. It can't be these niggas. It can't be these talented tiff niggas. These niggas are all coons, tap dancers. They don't represent us at all. But just like let us all know that we don't need presidents. We don't need president because when Lincoln died, shit kept going. When JFK died, shit keep going. Presidents are just frontmen. These are just people supporting other people's agenda because we need somebody to blame. These is people we just gonna blame. Like shit is bad. We just blame Biden and we blame Trump. Yada yada. But we need to remove these people and get to the people that's really pushing these fucking policies and giving all these monies because these are people that have all the interests. I think it's about two teams. I don't know who these people are, but we need to find out who these people are because it's left and the right. And these people have different ideologies, but these are the rich people that really run the country. These are the corporations. These are the diplomats. These are the bankers. These are everybody. These are the big pharma. These are the people that move and shake shit. We just the sheep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of being sheep. Move these motherfuckers. Fuck Trump and fuck Kamala. Because look, when we get to rioting, we don't have no faces or no names to blame. These are four guys. Fuck these four guys. Nah, fuck Trump, fuck these motherfuckers. Who these people we need to really be getting at? Like, we need to find out who's the real people we need to be getting at. Because if it goes up in civil war, we're just gonna be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be us versus the police and the army, whatever, some of them. But the people who we need to get at, who own these companies, who own all these lands, who own all these stocks, these people are gonna be scot-free, and the reset, they still gonna be on the top again. Nah, we need to address these motherfuckers. Cause look, policy, look, it doesn't matter. Like, I know y'all come here for a critique and a Kamala, but fuck all that. Fuck all that. I'm done with this game. Fuck this game. We need the names of the richest billionaires and trillionaires, all the bankers, and we need to hold these people accountable. Trump, Kamala, it don't matter who wins. The power still gonna have the power. The rich still gonna get rich, and we still gonna be divided. We still gonna be talking about jobs. Man, fuck a job. I don't want a job. Fuck these immigrants. Immigrants being here shouldn't bother us. It should be a system set up that an immigrant should never have no rights or nothing anyway. But these companies benefit off, one, immigrants, because two, they do jobs that we don't want to do. That's for sure. And if we don't do the jobs, they can't maintain power. They can't maintain their money. Because let's say we all say fuck jobs and fuck money. None of us doing this. They will collapse. The system will collapse, and they will be vulnerable. These people are not Supermen. These people are not physically fit. These people are not intelligent. These people are the benefactories of a system that was made from colonization, slavery, rape, torture, and guns. Once we acknowledge, okay, these are the guns, let's take over these guns. Then we realize these are the people that's making our life fucking miserable. Let's get these people. The government is these are puppets. The senators, all these motherfuckers is puppets. It's a facade. This is the Wizard of Oz. This is the Hunger Game. Who is the fucking wizard? Like, let's get to who is like, it don't matter who wins, they always win. We always gonna lose. Fuck these taxes. Fuck not owning nothing for real. We need to own our houses for real. It need to be affordable for real. And we need to determine what we want to buy and what we want to pay. We can't let these people control markets no more. It's time to attack the people who control markets. Fuck this election. Nigga, we need a whole reset. We need to get the 100 names or the 1,000,000 names of people, and we need to be at these motherfuckers' doorsteps knocking. Fuck these laws. Nigga, these laws are prejudice. These laws are racist. These fucking policies are racist. They want us fighting an argument for fucking crumbs. None of that shit matter. Who gives a fuck about a job, a fuck about a wage? That shit ain't important. We want freedom. They ain't giving us freedom. Nigga, when they can control the prices of things, when they can control who can live where, when they can control what laws affect who, when they can pay favoritism, nigga, we're still slaves. We're still prisoners. These motherfuckers are being wardens and COs. The government is just the fucking COs. They ain't the wardens. They ain't them. Who is behind all this shit? Like, nigga, fuck this election. It means nothing. And let's be clear. I'm not trying to start a revolution. I'm not saying no one should be harmed or threatened or killed or assassinated. YouTube, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying certain people need to be addressed and they need to be exposed so we can know who these people are to hold them accountable. Nothing else. I ain't promoting no violence on YouTube. Let's be clear with that. I'm saying some radical shit. I know I had to calm the fuck down for what I'm saying, but I want government people on my ass. I'd rather, like, don't get me wrong, if out of the two teams, I'd rather be under the Trump regime, saying because this shit make more sense. Kamala is just whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, nigga, these ain't the people running shit. Trump is not that smart to run a government. Kamala's not that smart to be running government. So, obviously, it's a team of people. Who is this team? Okay, it's a team of people, but the team is not owners. Who are the owners of these teams? Nobody's getting the names of these people. We know George Soros, we know Bill Gates, we know a few of these motherfuckers, and we need to hold them accountable. We need to hold the people who censor us on these fucking platforms accountable. We need to hold these doctors accountable. We need to hold these fucking medical facilities accountable. These farmers accountable. We need to stop playing these sports players and these fucking talentless rappers and talentless ball players all this money, and the real money need to go to the doctors, the teachers, and the truck drivers and the people that really build this country, that keep this shit going. The blue collar need more money and the white collar need less money. The white people don't need to be on top no more because they can't fucking rule without the backing of guns. Nigga, the police keep shit in order. The military keep us in order. Without the military and police, this system would not work. So these are people and things we need to. I'm gonna get in trouble for this shit probably too. This is way off. Like this is. Look. I'm not trying to cause a revolution. I am not. I'm just saying this actual fact. Things we want never hits the board or never makes it to be a bill. We don't want to pay taxes for nothing. Our taxes are going to other people, other resources. Our taxes that we work for is making senators, governors, and presidents rich. Why are they getting more than us? They don't do more than us. They don't make better decisions than us. Why is stupid people like athletes and fucking singers making more money than fucking teachers? And why are teachers still getting paid and being teachers when kids can't fucking read? We're not addressing real issues. These are not real issues. We don't give a fuck about Israel. We don't give a fuck about the migrants should all be Gatling gun. It should be Gatling guns on the wall. It should be landmines by the borders. It should be Gatling guns, landmines. It's like a gun tower in prison. The wall should be like a gun tower in prison with landmines and shit. And it should be a fucking felony, a government felony up to 10 years for any immigrant. This should be nobody who's not American from 1519 to 1775, from 1776 to 1864, should nobody who can't prove their connections to them years should be no longer citizens and should have no birthright, no citizenship. Should no Latino have citizenship. Not one of them. Besides the Puerto Ricans. Should no European, no African, nobody else should be allowed to have American citizenship. They shouldn't own land here. They shouldn't be able to be bosses here. They shouldn't have high positions in corporations here. They shouldn't have priority in housing here. They shouldn't get no government. They should get no tax money. They should get nothing from us. Like, what are we really voting for? For lower prices? Like, what are we voting for? I don't want lower prices. I want the prices to go back to the fucking 1970s. We want those prices, and we want the same prices as a house as it was in the 1930s. Why are we paying 100 times more than the 1930s? The wood ain't more specialer. The cement ain't better. The system is rigged. We need to unrig the whole fucking system. Nigga, fuck this election. This election's a distraction, and I'm tired of the fucking distraction. Nigga, we want real policies. We want to put Americans first and not these immigrant Americans. We want the real Americans who was here since 1864. We want all the amendments to apply to only the people from 1864. If they can prove they wasn't here in 1864 or got blood to it, they shouldn't have the same rights as the people who've been here and built this country. It should be tiers and caste systems, and Americans should come first. Not no immigrant, not no foreigner, not no African, not no Caribbean, not no Asian, not no Indian. These people should be at the bottom. The Caribbeans, Africans, Asians, and Indians should be at the fucking bottom. All the real Americans, whether it's white, Native American, indigenous, and black, them three groups need to be at the fucking top equally. Because we built this country equally. The Italians, the Irish, the Jews, they should be a second tier people because they came after. The Puerto Ricans and Mexicans should come after them. Then everybody else should come after them. Seniority should mean something in America. Longevity should mean something in America. If your lineage fought in this country and got more contribution should mean more in this country. There's people with no contribution to this country being in politics. There is no reason for a motherfucking Kamala Harris to be in politics. Her people didn't contribute to this country. Indians didn't do shit for this country. We don't benefit from India. The government and what the government doing behind our backs should be public. We should know because you prioritize the Indian. There should be no reason why all the Indians got the high-tech jobs in America or the Silicon Valley jobs. They shouldn't be in colleges. They shouldn't be at the best colleges. Neither should the Asians. These people are not American. They have their own country. They should be prioritizing their own country. They should be in country governments. They shouldn't be in our governments. Look, an Indian shouldn't be in American politics. A Latino shouldn't be in American politics. Maybe a Puerto Rican. Maybe because, we own their shit. But I say no. I say let them be a third world country too. Let them be independent. Then we just take them over and give them open, you know what I'm saying? And there should be no Caribbeans in American politics. They have their own island while they're here. And we have to be honest with what this election about and what politics is about. Politics is not about American people. Everyone in America is an American person, technically. But it's about privileges and opportunities for people that's being represented and people who people represent. Kamala Harris represent a small amount of people, Indians. And Indians are not native to this country. They shouldn't get no contributions or have a voice here anyway. Let's just say that. For years, politics has been about oppressing black people, taking from black people, capitalizing on black people, and villainizing black people. That's what all politics is about. It's about taking from black people and giving to white people and giving white people the opportunities, giving them generational wealth, giving them comfort, giving them confidence in their country, while depriving black people. Politics is really about black and white. When they say middle class, they really mean the majority of white people in America and a few black people winning, because most black people are kept at the bottom. There is no high class black people unless it's celebrities. So all these tiers of people, these code words, middle class and minority, it just means minority means mostly black people, but the blacks at the bottom and everybody else get benefits from. A Puerto Rican represents a Puerto Rican, a Mexican represents a Mexican, an Indian represents an Indian person. Or let's see, a bed wench. The Caribbeans are bed wenches. So, see, the reason why Indians, Asians, Latinos, and all these people don't really mean nothing in this country is they're not from this country. They came here after 1865, after the war was fought for, between the Union and the Confederacy. After the war was fought between the colonies in Britain. They came through after the foundation was laid. They came through after the country was established. They ain't laid on foundation. They didn't. Most immigrants came here 60s and the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. They came here way after. They came to participate. They didn't come to contribute. Labor is not contributing. It's contributing to the elite people. So fuck all that. These people are not coming here and inventing things or contributing to this country. Nah, they came here. They come here to take. So we shouldn't give takers a voice. Kamala Harris she represents India people. If she want to represent India people, she should be in India. She shouldn't be in office. If Joy Reid wants to speak, she shouldn't speak on black people. She should speak on the fucking Nigerians or whatever she is. When Candace Owens talks, she shouldn't talk about black people. She should talk about people from St. Thomas. Islanders, that's Americans. Mainland Americans are the same as Islanders. And Caribbeans are not the same as people from the Virgin Islands, and people from all different islands have different ideology, different things. They'll rule on different people. They don't represent one people either. And Latinos don't represent one people either. We gotta get rid of these words like Caribbeans and Latinos and Asian. Everybody need to be their own ethnic group. Black is our own ethnic group. White need to be broken down too, the ethnic groups. Italian, because people need to know who they are and represent what they are. Because we conflating too many things. Two minorities conflating, black is conflating. Well, it's not really conflating. We are black, and these people they shouldn't be allowed to identify as black. Caribbeans, Africans shouldn't be allowed to, let's say, black immigrants. It should be it should be the blacks and versus black immigrants. We ain't gotta break them up. They're just immigrants. We treat them all the same. Fuck all the immigrants. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it should be. But Kamala Harris doesn't represent a large amount of people. She's an Indian. Nothing else. She's an Indian. What the fuck we nigga? She represent India. India don't have a nigga. Indian nigga, they doing good. They got all the tech jobs. They got all the hotels. Like, what the fuck do Indian people need? They need to shut the fuck up. They got too much. They're overrepresented. They got too much wealth in this country anyway. They make too much in this country. If we don't get technical, we need to take the Indians down a whole bunch of notches. Third world people should remain third world people in this country. They should never be above Americans. Not one Indian, not one Latino, not one Asian of any type should be above the American people that have been here, that started this country. Nobody. Like, I'm preaching that. This is not about race. This is about Americans, real Americans versus immigrants. And that's white immigrants as well. Everybody who came here after 1865 are immigrants. White, black, I don't care what you are. You are an immigrant. You should never be at the top. And I know there's a lot of immigrant presidents and all that, but all that should be, nigga, no. Nigga, it needed to be who was here first, who could prove they was here first, who's really what. Because there's only a few Americans in this country. Everybody else they didn't establish this country. They came after this country was established, and those people are fucking immigrants. Kamala Harris don't represent Americans. She represents immigrants. And not all immigrants she represents. She represents a small part, but she's letting a bunch of immigrants coming in the border to make this country a third world country. You think this bitch laugh? You think she cares about America when she let third world people come here? She making our country worse than her country. You think she cares about America when she comes from a shittier country? You don't think she fly her Indian flag? You don't think she's proud of being Indian? Or her mom's an Indian, her father's an Indian, her grandparents are Indian. She visit India. You don't think she's proud of that third world rat infested country? That diseased country? Nigga, we can't put an immigrant in. Nigga, no. Nah, nigga. Black Americans are the most patriotic people in the country because this is all we got. All we got is America. We don't got a different country. We don't got a different language. We don't got a different culture. We were stripped of everything, and we don't come from Africa. People can misconfuse that. We was already here indigenous. We got European blood. We got African blood, but all our identity was here. We built American culture. We are American culture. We contributed. We invented. We did everything you could do possibly in all spectrums in America. That is us. Europeans and Irish and Italians, they have different countries. They have different culture. They fly different flags. We don't fly a different flag. We don't have a different flag. We have nowhere to go to. We the only people in this country who don't have nowhere to go to. White people go, I got nowhere to go to. No, you're white. You came from somewhere. You have a lineage somewhere else. My lineage was made here. 20, 30 generations here. Centuries here, hundreds of years here, wars fought here, people die here, bones buried here, blood is here. That's a big difference between anybody. Can't go that far. People can't go back 7 generations like I could on both sides, on all sides. They can't do that. They can't do that. See, that's about the nigga, I'm not playing. Nigga, fuck this whole election, fuck this whole system is all rigged. And then to get back into the politics, I won't get too far because it's about, I kind of went way left. This was not. But fuck this shit. This shouldn't be heard. We need to know who exactly running what. Who has what power and who's paying these people. It should be all public news. It should be a board in every city to know who's paying what. We should know what our tax is going to who. We should know what every cent is going to on our check. And we should have the right to say, no, I don't want to pay for this. I don't want to pay. My money shouldn't go to immigrants and immigrant welfare. My money shouldn't go to Israel. My money shouldn't go. We should have power of control where our money go. It should only go to building this country. Should nobody be rich? The people should be rich. We shouldn't let a few people be billionaires. No, all them billions and trillions should go to the people. We should all split that shit equally. That's kind of like socialism and communism a little bit, but it's a little better. I'm saying it should be incentivized a little bit. This is some. It's not really Marxist, but it's a little left. But I'm kind of extreme, right? So my thing is this: it should be a cap on how much money we should make. Because the people are above the law and they're above the government, and that's not fair to nobody. These people are not talented. Bill Gates is not talented. Elon Musk is not talented or smart. Either one of these people are smart and talented. They just had rich parents and it was white, and they had support. The system is favoring white people who are inferior. When the blacks invented all the technology. For example, a Nigerian, has something to do, with the internet. They should play a bigger part. But black Americans have something to do with the PC, the cell phone, and the touchscreen technology. Those should be our infrastructures and our industries. We should monopolize on everything we invented. Like black Americans should control all the HVAC, all the heating, all the game consoles, the cars, the airplane, drum set, the guitars. We should own all our music. Everything we invented, we should control. And we should have the biggest stake in. Every ethnic group needs to be rich according to their inventions, contributions to things. If they don't have inventions and contribution, they shouldn't be rich. These white people are getting rich off our patterns, our talent. It shouldn't be that way. We have to think different. This old capitalism system, it can't work. Because it's just more white people being in charge with different faces. Nah, nigga, fuck all that. I don't agree with none of this shit. It should all be rigged. And now we'll get back to the Trump thing. Trump just had to eating dogs. And they're going, oh, he's crazy. First of all, Kamala Harris, the bitch had earrings on. That's headphones. She was taking notes. The whole ABC staff was on her team. They prepped her for fucking 40 days to do nothing. All she did was babble less and giggle less. And she lied way more. She was just telling blatant lies right in front of Trump, and they ain't correct. But every time Trump says something, they was correcting her. Shit was biased. Shit is rigged. Fuck ABC. I'm never watching ABC again. We should never watch ABC again. That's old people fucking TV anyway. And YouTube should ban them for doing that. That's real bias. Shouldn't no media platform be biased or censoring. They're favoring, and every time Trump got to do an interview, the independent media be rigged. That goes to show that the Democrats, the gays, the Jews, and all these other fucking people are controlling the narrative, and that's false information. They control what's false information. They control all the fact check, and it's real lopsided. It's not now. And we're not stupid. We're seeing this is right in our fucking faces. We don't want to see Trump on nothing that's pro-Democrat never again. The public is not Democratic. We are not living in democracy. This is of a a fucking republic. I don't know why they act like this is a fucking democracy. Like, it's really an oligarchy. There's a few people running everything. And we didn't know who these people need to be exposed because they hiding, living high up the fucking hog, doing nothing. And they talented, they're not smart. They just have white privilege and white statuses. And it's time to get rid of the white supremacy. It's time to get rid of white privilege. Nigga, this needs to be a meritocracy. All this government shit is a facade, and all there is us participating in white supremacy. It's us participating in our own control of being controlled. First of all, we need to be identified as not only blacks, we need to be as the indigenous people of America. We need to let everybody know we was here before anybody. Yes, we're slaves too. Yes, we're European blood too. We ain't this school. We are not immigrants. Everybody saying, oh, but blacks are immigrants too. On my TikTok, they going, you forgot how you got here. Nigga, to be an immigrant, you have to have a choice. Slaves didn't have a choice, so a slave can't be a fucking immigrant. To be an immigrant, you have to come somewhere after it's established. We was here before America was established. We was here not only before 1519. Our European blood got here no. Our African slave blood got here in 1519. But our indigenous slave blood been here way before Columbus. It predates Columbus thousands of years. That's where we come from. So they're not immigrants, right? The Europeans who built this fucking country in 1775, they're not immigrants. The immigrants came here after 1775. The immigrants came here after 1864. Do you know what I'm saying? After the Civil War. People came in the 1900s. People came here in the 1960s, the 1980s, and 2000s. Those are immigrants. Before 1864, people here was not fucking immigrants. They built this country. Look, the founder of this country was 1619, right? The creation of this country was 1775. The building of this country was from 1776 till 1864 when they freed the slaves, the Emancipation Proclamation, right? Everybody after that is a fucking immigrant. We are not immigrants. But to get back to the debate, I got nothing from it. Every time I hear Kamala, I like her less. Every time we see Kamala, people like her less. Her pose is plummeting. It's all fluff. It's all cocaine rush. It's all a sugar rush. It's all the smoking mirrors, all the fucking graffiti, all the confetti, all the fireworks, all the mirrors, all the fucking magic tricks is gone. Now it's just her. And nobody fucking likes her. And that's just my review on the whole debate. We got nothing from it. Kamala was lying. ABC supported her. The whole ABC need to be fucking fired. Trump never needs to go back on a Democratic platform ever again. It needs to be on a Republic platform to his advantage. Because he went to the National Association of Black Journalists. Kamala didn't show up and she claimed to be black. And they asked her was she black again. She skipped that part again. How many times Kamala is gonna skip by being black after she used all the black music, all the black musicians, all the black slang words, collard greens, she in these streets, all these fucking black celebrities helped her, and she knows she's a fucking Indian. And she was talking about her language, her grandmother speak. Nigga, your grandmother speak Indian, bitch. Like, it's like, son, this shit is out of control, and it's a distraction. We really need to find out who's really running this country. We need to find out who owns Big Pharma. We need to find out who owns all the grocery stores. We need to find out who control all the farming. We need to address all the billionaires and trillionaires, and we need to find out what's their influence and what they getting out of this. And we need to take them down. They need to be arrested. We need to hold them accountable. I'm gonna get in trouble for this shit. I'm gonna get in trouble for this shit, ain't I? I'm saying the wrong shit. YouTube, I'm just fucking around. I'm just bullshitting. Nah, fuck that. Nigga, we need to find out who these people are. And because as long as they can hide their identity, we gonna get fucked over. This is a real democracy. The majority rules. We are the majority. The majority don't give a fuck about the whole Congress is a minority. The whole millionaires and dead are a minority. It's more of us than it is them. There's more people struggling. There's more middle class and bottom class than there is them. And it's the thing too. I'm tired of all this middle class shit. I'm doing something. Fuck the middle class. Do something for the bottom class. The bottom class needs more help than anybody. They ignore the fucking bottom class. You can't build a good foundation starting in the middle of a building. You gotta start in the foundation of the building. The fucking worst people need to be lifted up because the money will trickle up. Stop letting money trickle down. Let the money trickle up. Invest in these people. All the prisons need to be like colleges. You know what I'm saying? We need the best doctors. We need the best food. We need to prioritize nutrition. Stop giving me these fake medicines and shit. All this medical apartheid needs to stop and be addressed. There is no reason why black women should die more giving birth than white women. There should be no reason black women are having just as many abortions as white women. There should be no reason there is more abortion clinics in the hood than it is fertility clinics. And then the fertility clinics got way more, and the suburbs got way more fertility clinics than it is motherfucking abortion clinics. Kamala Harris said Donald Trump is denying couples IVF treatment, right?
It's insulting to the women of America. And understand what has been happening under Donald Trump's abortion bans. Couples who pray and dream of having a family are being denied IVF treatments. What is happening in our country? Working people, working women who are working 1 or 2 jobs, who can barely afford childcare as it is, have to travel to another state to get on a plane sitting next to strangers.
In vitro fertilization, right? In vitro fertilization. The Republican Party is pro-life. Trump said he would give free IVF treatment. Free. He'll do it free.
I'm announcing today in a major statement that under the Trump administration, your government will pay for, or your insurance company will be mandated to pay for, all costs associated with IVF treatment, fertilization for women, IVF treatment. Because we want more babies, to put it very nicely.
Kamala Harris is the fucking pro-choice, which means pro-death. I don't know why they call it pro-choice. They should call it killing babies. Abortion is killing babies. Can have Ziff. She's the pro-IVF fucking campaign. Well, her whole campaign, she never mentioned IVF. Trump literally said he'll do it for free. He said this bitch be lying. She just lie and insert anything. Trump should never debate her again because all she doing is clout chasing. Trump said some real shit. He said only losers want rematches. That's a fact. She's a loser. Look, he's a champ. She's not even a contender. She was just put in her position. He had to fight his way. They had to lie, prosecute, assassinate, propagandize. Nigga, Kamala Harris is on a network where her best friend controls the goddamn payroll of the whole network. She's being interviewed by a woman who's in her sorority. The lady doing the commentator, Lindsay Davis. That's her AKA. They're in the same sorority. And the boss at ABC is Donna Warden. Her husband is Matt Warden. You know what I'm saying? They had a 30-year relationship. So it's kind of everything is made for so this bitch Kamala can have all the advantages. All the advantages, all the demand, everything's in her favor. So this is not a democracy. Democracy isn't one-sided. Democracy is where the people decide is fair and the majority rules. They rigging the game. They rigging everything. They rigging everything in Kamala's favor. This is some bullshit. It's all some bullshit. And we see right through it. You're not fooling the public. I guess they think that. See, that's how you know TV wasn't shit back in the day, because that's how they demonized us and got so many laws against us, because the TV was considered law, and that was just one opinion. All we had was their mainstream TV. So all the white people in the suburbs who didn't know black people just was convinced that everything the news said. They just brainwashed them. They had a monopoly on their perspective and perceptions of what they wanted to paint people as. But now we have independent media. We have our own channels, niggas like me, but who speak for niggas like me, who can understand, interpret our own perspective. They don't have a monopoly on the truth no more. Other people have opinions, and this is fucking up the whole machine. The old folks back in the day, our parents, our grandparents, they just watched the news and that's just what it was. They be like, man, fuck all this shit. The whole COVID-17 thing was like, man, fuck that. That's some bullshit. I was right. Never got no shots. Never got sick through the whole time. I got sick. I was sick before and after it, but I didn't have a little cold. Never nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? I was right about a lot of shit. I don't listen to the media and shit because the media are fucking liars. But let me get back to it. Like, how much advantage you need just to still be a fucking loser? She do all this glamour and glitz and she's still a loser. She's still in second place. Nigga, they acting as if Taylor Swift is somebody. Taylor Swift voters can't even fuck. She make teenage songs. This 40-year-old bitch makes teenage music, nigga, and she don't appeal to black people. She don't appeal to Latinos. She don't appeal to men. Who's listening to fucking Taylor Swift besides teenage white women in the suburbs? Get the fuck out of here. Taylor Swift she's nobody. Her sales, her promotions, all artificial. She's forced upon us. She's not that talented. She's just like Drake. That's why Drake was promoting her. Nigga, you know how much promotion you gotta get to make Taylor Swift so big? She's not on her, nigga, she's pushed by a machine. Just like Kamala Harris is pushed by a machine. Just like Kamala Harris had a nerve to fucking play They Not Like Us. That's just got nothing to do with this, but that's some old shit. Like, Kamala Harris is the worst. People who support her is the worst. Taylor Swift fan base should leave her. You supporting a bitch who want to kill babies. Kill babies. Kill babies. Nigga, how was that not black? How are we not arresting these people? How are we not putting these people in the same asylum? It's people out here, and a lot of you bitches is weirdos anyway. Y'all had abortions and shit. Y'all bitches killed babies. It's a special place in hell for you. Oh, I'm telling you. It's a special place in hell. Special place in hell. Special place in hell that the devil won't go. You bitches is going to the pits of hell where the devil don't go. Ain't no redeeming you. Now, at this point, if Trump debated again, she just clout chasing. It helps her. It helps her image. She want to act and pretend. She want to do more acting. I mean, don't get me wrong. She might have looked like she performed good. Like, she might have performed better than Trump. But her substance wasn't better. It's like saying Busta Rhymes performed better than Tupac. Okay, he performs better, but his music not better. It's like saying someone performed good, you know, on a football field, got a lot of yards, interceptions and shit, but damn ain't no touchdowns. They still lost. It's not about performance. It's about hitting points. It's about staying on topic. It's about real policies and making real sense. The bitch answer no questions. You can't win a debate if you don't answer no questions. Like, you might have looked cooler. You might have looked more youthful. And the Democratic Party got a bad habit of doing this. Using race, using sexuality. The Democratic Party is always using race. Her color, her skin color. Then you ask about her race. You're the problem. You're racist. They just baiting. It's just weird. They need gimmicks. They need propaganda. They need flash. They need assassinations. They need to arrest people. They need celebrities. They need the engineered propaganda on networks. They gotta censor people. Gotta get accounts banned. They gotta threaten people. They gotta lie. They gotta steal votes. They fucking gotta bot polls. They gotta make fake polls. All this shit. When we looking at this bitch like, bitch, you're a loser. Nobody likes her. The more she talks, the less people like this. Nobody likes Kamala Harris. Nobody ever voted for her. And then we talking about business. This was an economic plan. Like, she ever ran any type of business. Talking to a billionaire. Nigga, they know how elite billionaires are in America. And this Indian bitch who never ran a company. Bitch never had a lemonade stand. And gonna tell us about how she gonna have the economy and how she can make. Bitch, you can't make the fucking. You don't know nothing about economics. You don't deal with money. And the fear tactic of he's gonna ruin this account, he's gonna ruin this government. Bitch, first of all, you're not even American to say what's going on in this government. That's for one. For two, we had 4 years of Trump, we have 3.5 years of Kamala. Simple as that. And what's crazy is the bitch Kamala keep talking about the future as if we ain't in the present. Like, bitch, you control the present. Like Trump said, let's leave right now and make a law for the war. She ignored it. She smiled. She could do that right now. Nigga, she got the power to shut the war down right now. She could put Gatling guns on the wall. She could put landmines on. She's doing nothing. And it's the same bitch we're gonna hire again who can do the job the first time. Think about it. Think about it. Trump wasn't saying no dumb shit. Trump wasn't saying no goofy. Trump was saying real shit. The bitch called him weak, a weak leader, but didn't call him a dictator. How the fuck does that work? She lied about fracking. She lied about guns and gun rights. Defunding the police. Like, this bitch is a terrorist. She's a terrorist waiting to happen. You get paid, bitch. You're an employee. You're not a boss. We're not going to act like an employee could tell a boss how to run a country of a boss country. We're not going to act like a third world Indian could run a first world country. We're not going to act like a billionaire could be outdone by 100,000 We're not playing this game. We're not stupid. This bitch is she's an absolute failure of everything. She never won anything. The bitch ain't passed her bar exam. Like, how was she an attorney general? She never passed. She sucked the skin off of things. She sucked the skin off. She sucked the skin off of penises. She sucked the skin off penises. And that's it. You can't suck. I mean, she got this far, but Nigga, you can't suck everybody penis. You only suck the penises who put you in position, but you can't fool the public with your penis pecking powers, bitch. We don't know how good you peck a penis. I would like to know personally. I want to see what the fuss about, bitch. You do something very well, like an Indian Kama Sutra. come out of the Kama Sutra. Get the fuck out of here, fucking Kamala Harris, loser, bitch, baby killer, Callie the destroyer, Callie the destroyer. And this girl on my Facebook said, immigrant girl, she a beautiful bitch too. I'm kind of simping a little bit. She was like, I don't get you black Americans, nigga, you acting like the immigrants come here taking your jobs. If you was poor, you gonna be poor when they come on the gut. Look, bitch. Look, bitch. The immigrants are the reason why everything is high, because all the money went to them. Nigga, all that free medical and free hotels and all them free houses, all them fucking 15,000. I'm gonna leave out $15,000 food stamp shit. I just can't. How much fucking food can you? $15,000 of food stamps, and they need prisoners. The Venezuelans are gonna fill the jails up, and they're gonna be for blacks. So not only Venezuelans gonna go to jail, the blacks gonna go to jail because black crime's going down, Mexican crime going down, Puerto Rican crime going down. But if you move Venezuelans that's next to Mexicans, it's going up. If you move Venezuelans next to blacks, what they are, it's going up. If you move Venezuelans next to fucking rednecks, it's going up. If you move Venezuelans next to bikers, it's going up. But they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna keep these motherfuckers next to us because they love to put us in jail. This is how America's system and the rich benefit from all this shit. They get to raise prices, get more profit. They get cheaper work labor. They can build jails again. And the lawmakers can make laws again. It's keeping the economy busy. This is going to rejuvenate the whole fucking economy. That's what they ain't saying. Yes, it's going to hurt us everyday Americans, but the system is getting fed. The system is going to get richer. The system is going to benefit, not the people. And that need to be addressed. The people need to start addressing and keeping the fucking government in check. And then I don't want to address the January 6th, the whole thing with Trump. To be honest with you, it's in the Constitution that the government are tyrants. The people are supposed to take it over. We're supposed to have guns for this. Like, the whole gun right thing should be illegal anyway. We should all be able to have guns. Gun rights shouldn't even be gun rights shouldn't even be a thing because it's in the Constitution. We should all have guns. They should duel back in the fucking day. What happened to dueling? Why is that illegal now? They making shit illegal that the forefathers and the founding fathers didn't want illegal. They're taking away rights that the founding fathers didn't want taken. So all they doing is every time they make a law, they put us in prison or they put us closer in slavery. Laws is for slaves. It's not for freed people. We are all being fucking slaves. None of us are free people. It's just that some people got more access to other slaves. Like a white slave might have more access than a black slave, or a Latino slave might have more access than the black slave, or whatever, however they want to play it. An Indian slave might get more access than an African slave. Or not. We all still slaves. These rules ain't supposed to be here. There should be no drug laws at all. People want to do drugs, it has nothing to do with the government. There should be no tax laws on money at all. It has nothing to do with the government. We should not pay taxes for things we own at all. There should be no forfeiture or there should be no eminent domain at all. The government has too much control and we're not addressing it. The people need to make the government fucking shrink. 75%. All these laws need to get off the fucking book. Possession of guns shouldn't be a fucking law. Self-defense shouldn't be a crime. Drugs shouldn't be a crime. And there should be no reason why people have to steal and be hungry when you hoarding money. If one person's a trillionaire, then shouldn't nobody not have $1 in their pocket. He shouldn't starve while he got $1 trillion. The money needs to be spread out equally minimum. We need to make America really great. And we could do it. But these selfish white people in charge is not letting us. And that's the problem. And that's the issue we need to fight for. Those should be the politics we should fight for. Fuck what they give us. Fuck what they put in front of us. We need to come up with what we want to address and what we want changed in our country. How we want to spend our money. How we want to be treated in our country. How we want police to treat us in our country. How we want police to have immunity. We should be able to when they arrest us, we should have a right to arrest them too. It should be a check and balances. There is no checks and balances. If it's police brutality, the people should do a citizen's arrest or a citizen's regulate. It should be a citizen's retaliation right. If you do an innocent person, not only do the police department and that person's family need to pay for it, but the family and the community need to have the right to determine how that person should be dealt with, whether it's death or prison, on top of the money. The people need power. It's time to put power to the people. And that's the Big Bad Podcast, man. Power to the fucking people. The people need power, and that's the politics I want to see. I don't give a fuck about what they're offering. I don't give a fuck with their policies. That shit means nothing. It'll make it different in my life. People just have to work 40 fucking hours a week. Single mothers can't even see their fucking children. Gotta get babysitters. These people are molesters and child molesters, and daycares are abusing children. This is shit we need to address. If teachers ain't fucking teaching children, they should be fired. Black men need to teach black children. Shouldn't white teachers be in black communities? These are issues we need to be addressed. We need a whole social reset.
A woman's right to an abortion.
I absolutely support reinstating the protections of Roe v. Wade.
Well, I think it was a mutual thing. You know, I took their money and they put me out in front of the cameras and told me what to say. And that's what I'd say.
Wow. Did they use you as a trophy?
Of course. I was the big fish. Abortion is wrong. And I, as the former Jane Roe of Roe versus Wade, do regret signing the affidavit for the pro-abortion camps. That was probably about it.
It was all an act.
Yeah.
Jane Roe's story was a terrible one. She said she had been gang raped, gotten pregnant, was desperate to get an abortion. That's what everyone believed, as long as Jane Roe remained anonymous. When she went public, she told a different story.
You were raped while you were in Georgia?
No, I wasn't.
You were not?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, so all those stories that are in the books and so forth are not true?
Yes, sir. Yes.
They're not true.
Right.
And it turned out that lying wasn't the only embarrassment this darling of the pro-choice forces presented. In her personal treatise published last year, Norma McCorvey told the story of her somewhat sordid life. Then she still adamantly supported abortion. Now she adds that to the list of sins she took with her into the baptismal pool.
I've cheated people out of money. I've sold drugs. I was an abusive alcoholic for, many, many years. I've done a lot against his teachings. Most of you won't recognize me or my real name. It's Norma McCorvey. I'm also known as Jane Roe, the plaintiff in the Supreme Court case, Roe versus Wade, which legalized abortion in America and changed our nation in an unprecedented way. Back in 1973, I was a very confused 21-year-old with one child and facing an unplanned pregnancy. At the time, I fought to obtain a legal abortion, but the truth be told, I have 3 daughters and have never had an abortion. However, upon knowing God, I realized that my case, which legalized abortion on demand, was the biggest mistake of my life.
What I don't get is how we not acknowledging how the whole Roe versus Wade came about. It came about by the white Karen lying bitch lied and said she got gang raped by a gang of black men. Hold that thought. This white woman lied and said a gang of black men raped her, right? Just like Rosewood, just like all the other black men who've been lynched and all the cities that have been burned down and flooded because a white woman lied on them, right? Norma McCorvey is the woman who confessed that it all was a lie. She didn't get raped. They used her for eugenics, for Planned Parenthood, so they could put Planned Parenthood in black neighborhoods. She lied. They had to use black people as a proxy because black people they use to get laws passed, and they use this for boogeymen. They use this for anything to justify all types of criminality and homicidal shit in this country. That it just excuses they use the black man and the white woman concept, the big black brute concept, and the white innocent white woman in distress concept to steal our land, to hang us, to take our businesses, take our patents, anything to hang or fuck up our communities. And here we go with the Roe versus Wade. It should be overturned. It should be destroyed because it was based on a lie. Why is it still standing? Why is this law still there? The bitch lied. Women don't need fucking abortions with the exceptions of incest, rape, or medical condition. But come to find out, those 3 things are less than 1% of the women getting abortions. So how could less than 1% validate the whole 90% of the people who getting abortions? That means 90%, 99% of the people women who get abortions don't deserve them because they don't have that problem. They don't have medical conditions. They wasn't raped. They wasn't going through incest. You know what I'm saying? They don't have medical conditions. So why is abortion so fucking relevant where it should be illegal anyway? Because the whole concept of it was made to fuck up. It was made against us. You have black women supporting abortions with the whole abortion law was because a white woman lied on a black man, a group of black men. You know, black men probably die because of this bitch, because of this law, because of this Roe versus Wade shit. That white woman, and they use it as a part of eugenics to not only kill black children, to stop black power, to stop black families. Nigga, is used to fucking black families, but the black women are supporting it. They supporting their own demise. Any black woman, fuck immigrant. I'm fucking about a black immigrant. Any black woman, black American woman who support Kamala Harris is supporting her own genocide. Any black woman who support abortion is supporting her own genocide. It's killing her own race, her own numbers. Now, I don't know how true this is, but I heard at least 13 million black babies are killed every year. That'd have been 130 million more black people alive. Now imagine 20 years, double that. We really supposed to have the most numbers. We have 14% because we got shit like Roe versus Wade. We got people like Kamala Harris in the Democratic Party. We got this LGBTQ party. We got this feminism party. All of them come together to support the black woman to kill herself, to divide from her family. The Democratic Party gave welfare. They do everything to destroy black people. The Democratic Party is the party to destroy black people since slavery, since Reconstruction, since KKK. The KKK was used to deter people from voting, black people, under behest of the Democratic Party, on the behalf of the Democratic Party. See what I'm saying? Like, it's black people supporting the Democratic Party either got to be gay or immigrants. Or straight ignorant. If you ignorant, you seeing this, look up everything I'm saying to you. Look up the real story behind Roe versus Wade. Tell me I'm wrong. Look at the percentages of women who get abortions. Tell me I'm wrong. Look up the excuse they use to get this fucking bill passed. It's a group of black men. And ask yourself how many black men had to get hung, killed, or burnt, or shot just because of this white woman lie. Just like Carolyn Bryant lied on fucking Emmett Till. This whole Roe versus Wade need to be disqualified and off the books because it's based on racism. Nah, nigga, this issue we need to address. We need to address them why they're so comfortable telling us to kill our kids. Why they're so comfortable telling us how they're going to be hard on crime on us. How are they comfortable to tell us what they're going to do for immigrants? How are they going to tell us what they're going to use our tax money for in foreign countries? Israel, Gaza. How are they comfortable sending our children off to war to fight for them when they ain't fighting for us? These are issues we need to address. Fuck lowering costs. Nigga, all costs need to be dropped to the fucking minimum. And taxes shouldn't be 33%. It should be 1% because we went to war with Britain over fucking 2%. How we go from 2% means fucking civil war means war, but now we have 33% and it going up and we ain't at war yet? This is shit we need to be addressing. We addressing some bullshit, some fuck shit. They want to tell us, they want us to vote for how we want to be treated like shit. Not voting for that. If you're going to make black people better, or you're going to make everybody better and equal. If you're going to make us better than everybody, or you're going to make everybody equal. That's what I'm voting for. I'm voting for you make black people in America who been here longer than anybody. We're the only group that's proven that been here since the fucking beginning. You can't prove these $5 Indians was here. You can't prove these Europeans was here because 80% of the Europeans came here after the Homestead Act. These are not native, those are immigrants. We know all Caribbeans are immigrants. We know all Latinos are immigrants. We're the only ones who are not immigrants. We built this country. We didn't move to this country after it was built. An immigrant comes to a country after it was built. That's who we are. I got shit to do, and take care, man. So yeah, I'm doing the podcast tonight. Drop on y'all, man. I'm gonna get this out of the way right quick. But fuck, nigga, the shit was trash. Trump is still up, and fuck Kamala Harris still. It's still fuck Kamala Harris. She a weirdo.